And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. 2 on, 1 out. Thomas now at the plate.
And here we go, Boog. A chance to see if he can up his hitting streak to the magic 40-game mark.
Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Out of here. His 58th home run of the season. It's 3-0. And he just keeps on climbing. The home run extends this big-time hitting streak another game.
And how could you not love what he's doing right now? I mean, he's doing this under a lot of pressure at this point, but it looks like he's playing a wiffle ball in the backyard. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And that one wrapped foul. Thomas went deep twice in his last game. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Colton Cowser steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Coming home. He will score.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And out of here. Another homer. His 59th home run of the season. And they add a pair. It's 8-3. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Man at first, and now the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one's in there. Strike one.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike three. Will Smith to the plate. He's already homered in this game. This one smoked, could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Lead runner around second. Thomas around third. The relay to the plate. He's safe. And they now lead by 9.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep. And then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And up next for the Giants, Kobe Mayo. The Giants down to their final strike. The other way. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one. Thomas was a big contributor for them in the win. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill today, the man, Thomas. Safe to say, he's pretty stingy, Chris.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Smith makes the grab, and there's one away. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles, plus he took home 5 gold gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Smith pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Elliot Ramos. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. Got him swinging. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Thomas getting ready to hit. Fouled off left side. Thomas mashed a couple of homers in his last game. 2 outs. Out to center. Lee has this one sized up. And that will end the inning. Top of the second. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Kobe Mayo. Thomas back to work. Mayo went deep in his most recent game. Righty delivers. And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Albies over to first in time. And quickly 1 away in the second. Willie Adames stands in. And first offering is fouled off. Thomas, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a sinker, a splitter, and he works in a slider.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Lowe makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-0. Jeffers, 30 years old now. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And out number 1 on the grab. And here is Sosa to the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Struck him out looking. On to the fourth. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Darren Baker. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of the zone and definitely not the intended location, but those splitters can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
Lead. Batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So 12 up, 12 down. Bottom of the fourth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, the man Thomas. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. On the ground to third. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. The batter now will be Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. Outside corner. There's a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's a ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Inside, just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Runner at first with no outs here. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. In the air, right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just
got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Misses off the inside. Ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Inside, almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Outside low, and it's 3-2. Center field. Lee. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. A single his first time. Right through there for a strike. Outside with a breaking ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Yeah, the slider misses down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that one way outside. And that's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Thomas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. On to the top of the 5th we go. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Kobe Mayo. Thomas back to work. Swing and a foul out of play.
All these Giants just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. So up next, Willie Adames. First pitch just misses.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
A sliding stop. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Edman sizes this one up. Snags it for the second out. Here's Josh Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball is outside. Naylor working through some struggles lately. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Brian Jeffers.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And up next for the Giants, Edmundo Sosa. Fly to left his first time. Fly ball down the line. Kwan sprinting after it. Got it. Nice grab. And that quickly 2 away.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Smith sizing this one up, reaching for it, and brings it in. Thomas with a couple of homers in his last game. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Back here in L.A., now it's the DH, Darren Baker. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And he hits a ground ball right side, Albies. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball. Betts on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Still no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. Thomas back to work. And that is out of play.
He doesn't get a knock right here. That pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Still a ways to go, but this is can't-miss stuff right now. And that's in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Smoked on the ground a second. Over to low. And they get Adames for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Fought off foul. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Gets under and pops it up. Low. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So now the go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. On the ground, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Jeffers in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And up next for San Francisco, Edmundo Sosa. And that one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And there's the ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. And just misses with that one.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated.
Got him. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. And now it's Hunter Bishop. And this is it. 1 out away from perfection. And there's a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side for the 5th. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the Giants DH, Darren Baker. That misses, and that's ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that's fouled off.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And that misses. And that's ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. And digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos, known for his late inning heroics. And that's in for a strike. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. And that's in there at the knees.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next
swing and a miss. Struck him out on a heater.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back. And now, Stephen Kwan. And no one can get there. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him? Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. The 1-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. The winning run crosses the plate. They walk it off. And that officially makes it a perfect game. What a way to do it.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off.
1-0 the final. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. The man, Thomas, getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading. We head to the bottom of the second, and now here's the Dodgers' designated hitter, the man, Thomas. Webb back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! Home run number 60 on the year, and we're level. It's 1-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His 61st home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
First offering, and it just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Sean Jelly up and loosening in the pen. Kopech warming up as well. And that one hammered way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Thomas at second with nobody out. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Albies stands in now and watches strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Inside move to second.
He's safe.
The 0-1. Just missed.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch in the dirt.
3.
Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. At the belt and fires. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in. He'll score. It's 6-1.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Adamas, the throw to first. And there's 2 away. Blaze Alexander, the next Giant to hit. Curtis is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Thomas had a sensational showing in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Though they may want to change.